Back to dignity, that's the call of the day. Where purpose hits different and hope finds its way. Investing in people and helping folks win at life. Turning struggle into power, turning pressure into light.
Have you ever asked you what you felt like been out with Matt? What are some things you felt like you've gained? Like, do you think dealing with a sibling that has disabilities has made you more caring than the average person? You think maybe you got more compassionate, more understanding? How do you feel like that affects you personally that, you know, saying everyone else might not have?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it gets you just at least to have a heart a little bit more. Just in terms of that, like I feel like a lot of people with their siblings, they get into arguments, or you meet siblings that even if they love each other, they go back and forth. You know what I mean? But yeah,
we're not even siblings.
I was talking about you and your siblings.
Oh,
but yeah, you know, it makes you really appreciate having a sibling. It makes you appreciate family. You know what I mean? It makes you just appreciate everything because I could not have that. You know what I mean?
Like it makes you understand things on like a deeper level.
Yeah, well, it just makes you more appreciative. I feel like I look at it like I can't be complaining. My sister can't get out of bed and woke. So why am I not gonna go do what I'm supposed to do when I have the opportunity, the ability? Because I know she would. So It just makes you appreciate the fact that I can get up out of bed in the morning, can brush my teeth, I can do all this, just based off the pure fact that you see how difficult it is for her to do those things, and she loves that she's able to. With us, we don't even think about it, you know what I mean? Get up, walk to the store, like that would be the biggest thing for her. So it just makes you appreciate everything that you have more, and just, more caring. I don't know about towards other people, but yeah, like towards her, obviously, yeah, which it's got to help in some small way towards other people.
We have more people we could talk about at Grandpa's.
Oh.
He watches 2 people that has disabilities.
That's true, and their disabilities are actually different from either of those. So with Angie,
Let's not say names.
My bad.
I'm cutting all this out.
Yeah.
I just need to make the space fat enough to where I don't fuck it up and I don't have to pay too much attention to it. All right, we good.
So the 2 people that our grandpa watches, they have, I don't know exactly like their disabilities and stuff. I know one, I believe he's like, I would say autistic.
I believe that he had some type of injury as well, but I'm not. I know she has Down syndrome. I don't know if that's all she has, but yeah.
But you've been over there and you've seen like their day-to-day like thing and stuff. How do you think like they feel? Like, do you think they think it's like a struggle, or they think any different, or when they go take her to the store and stuff? Because I also know that's one of her favorite things. She loves going to the store. She loves getting snacks and drinks. Do you think that she feels any type of way when like she's in public?
I think she's older. She's grown, you know what I mean? So for her, I feel like she doesn't speak much, like that, you know as well as I do. If she talks to you, then she likes you. If she even acknowledges you, then she likes you. So she may think some type of way, because I haven't really been able to gauge like her mind, you know what I mean? But no, I don't think he does. He's you know him, he's happy all the time. He loves...
Very talkative.
Yeah, professional wrestling, that's his thing. So I think a lot of the time with disabilities, it's important for them to find a main hobby or something that they can do or can't, like with him watching that, or like with my sister playing ball, or with her going to the store, things of that nature. And with her, it's a little different because she's able to move around, but she's not very verbal. Now, I don't know if that's because she's just not verbal with everybody. She doesn't like talking, or if she's not very able to. But from what I've seen, her disability is more mental than physical. She doesn't seem to be prohibited physically that much. So I feel like with her being older, she might feel some type of way because she notices it more. She's been around longer. I don't think that he really cares. He seems to always just be very happy. He's just cool that you're there. You know
Do you
what
think
I mean?
he would understand what's happening if he was out in public and somebody was like a little different or like looked at him differently, do you think he'll like catch on to that?
Yeah, he's pretty receptive to things. You know what I mean? Like he'll sit there. You can sit there and hold a conversation with him
For a long time.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Like I said, that man can talk.
Oh yeah, but I think he's. I don't know exactly what his disability is, but it really doesn't stop him much. Like from what I know,
maybe having jobs.
Yeah,
pretty high functioning.
He's very high functioning. It's just more of like he can't live by himself. You know what I mean? Like things like the oven
needs to be monitored, like
right.
supervision.
Exactly. So yeah, there's like obviously we all know there's different levels. So you got somebody who can't move, can't talk, can't do this, and then you have people with injuries that are almost typical. They just need monitoring. So I feel like everybody's injury affects them differently. And it's just like if something bad would happen to you or to you, y'all are both going to react differently to it. So I think it's the same way with them. Everybody's brain works a certain way. And even with an injury to it, it's going to usually reroute itself. And you're going to at least, it's like evolution or adapting. At some point, your brain and your body will adapt to what you can and can't do.
Okay, so in a previous video, we spoke with someone from, I believe it's somewhere in Africa, right? And so we learned that in Africa is kind of a normal thing to have your family members that have disabilities. You're embarrassed of them. You keep them in the house. You don't really bring them in public much. From someone who's from here, and we do the complete opposite. We try to give them as much interaction as possible, let them feel as normal as possible. Do you feel like it's more important to try to get them human interaction? Like, do you think it's important that we give those with special needs, disabilities, and things of that nature? Do you think it's a good thing, or how do you feel about?
I do think it's important.
The public.
I do think it's important just for like, it's like for instance, if there's a kid, you know what I mean? We all know kids that are homeschooled or things like that. You're not gonna have as good like social awareness, so it'll be harder when you get out into those social groups. So I understand over there it's a different society, it's a different culture. But here, at least for us, it's like the more conversations, the more things she can have, because we don't want to treat her no different. Because if you treat her differently, she gonna view herself as differently. So we've never done that. We don't talk different to her. We don't any of that. So yeah, we make sure that we treat her as fully normal as possible, so that she doesn't get the feeling that she's different. Because if she gets the feeling that she's different, she may not want to work as hard or just anything like that. So I think it's really important to just treat people with disabilities just like everybody else, because that's probably all they want in the long run, is to be able to do what everybody else does.
Back to dignity, that's the call of the day. Where purpose hits different and hope finds its way. Investing in people and helping folks win at life. Turning struggle into power, turning pressure into light. Pull back the curtain, let the real ones speak. Truth in the stories that we drop each week. From the front line hustle to the heart chat. The backstage podcast is where it's at. When the world gets heavy, come and take your seat. Where the mission is strong and the message is deep. Back to dignity. We're on that path, so step in the circle where the truth feels right. Where the grit meets the grace and the dark finds the light. If you're seeking direction, we can help with that. Yeah, the backstage movement keeps you coming back. Pull back the curtain, let the real ones speak.
Pull back the curtain, let the real ones speak. Truth in the stories that we drop each week. From the front line hustle to the heart chat. The